Morning, guys. Want to make a little short video here about something. One of the subscribers asked me a question about. He saw one of my bows in a video, and I just want to talk about these two different bows. Very similar bows. Very not a lot of difference in them, but there is some key points that you may want to consider whenever you're trying to buy a new bow or want to change or try something new or whatever. The topic of this video is reverse handle bow versus a straight handle bow. And I call them handles. It's a riser, whatever, however you want to say it, but I call it a handle. There's no right or wrong to that. So what I have is two bows that are very, very similar in weight. This one's 61 pounds at 28. It's a straight handle bow, you can see. And this is 60 pounds at 28, and it is a reverse handle bow. The obvious difference is the straight handle bow on this side right here is what you're used to seeing. It's typical. The wood is behind the handle. Reverse handle, all the material is in front, okay, of the back of the belly of the bow. So the biggest difference in these two bows is when shot correctly, they both are extremely stable bows and extremely accurate. They shoot a heavy arrow very well. They're very stable again, and just a lot of fun to shoot, and a very, very effective weapon to hunt with. Okay, I almost exclusively hunt with one of these bows. So, okay. That said, your typical straight handle bow like this. When you grip this bow, obviously your hand, where your hand meets the bow, is further behind the center line of the bow, okay? So when you're shooting this, if you have some questionable technique or methods of shooting your bow, when you draw your bow, it's a little easier with that weight being distributed further back to torque the handle of this bow, and that can create some arrow flight problems and things like that. Now, that said, with good or decent shooting process, it's absolutely not a problem. I mean, these bows are extremely stable. I mean, I shoot both these bows just as well as one as the other, okay? This bow with a reverse handle, all right, obviously your hand is moved forward. Now this one happens to have a locator grip, but you don't necessarily have to have that. I bought this bow used, and it had a locator grip. Doesn't bother me one way or the other. Your hand is further forward to match the belly of the bow. Okay, so that moves that point further forward. So when you're shooting this bow, what that does is it promotes a little more stable, a little less torque in this handle. Now you can still torque this handle because these bows weigh practically nothing. So, but with good shooting mechanics, it's a little easier to prevent torque in the handle. Torque, meaning side to side motion like this, whenever you're drawing your bow, just the weight of the bow can cause that. Now, all right, that said, of the two bows with some shooting experience, you will notice that this bow may be a little easier to shoot, okay? Also, you need to remember, neither one of these bows are going to shoot well if you don't have good shooting mechanics, okay? You have to develop some mechanics, and you need to learn to shoot the bow. However, I will say that this bow is a little easier to manage, and also, I don't know the geometry behind it or anything like that, but I will tell you that a reverse handle bow, I typically shoot a 68 or longer bow like this. With a reverse handle bow, you can talk to your bowyer about this, and if he's honest, you may be able to get away with a bow that's an inch or two shorter in length than a 68. This one happens to be a 66, and I shoot it just fine. Now, I would not advocate going out and buying just because it's a reverse handle, dropping down to something crazy like 62-inch or 4-inch or something like that, unless it fits you. That I would not do that. You're defeating the whole purpose of a longbow. I'll say that the reverse handle bow has been around a long time. There's pictures of Howard Hill shooting a reverse handle bow. John Schultz made some reverse handle bows. And they were looking for something. Now, I don't know exactly what that was, but that tells me the design of that bow for them, in some ways, might have created a little more stability, especially shooting heavyweight bows and stuff like that. So that's some food for thought. I absolutely will tell you that a reverse handle bow is worth the investment if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for something different. Ease of shooting, it may lean towards the reverse handle bow a little bit, but again, with good shooting mechanics, either one of these bows will be a great choice to hunt with. I would take either one of these bows anywhere in the United States or even out of the country to go hunting. They're great bows, they're very stable bows, and you can't go wrong with either one of them if it's a well-made bow by a reputable bowyer. So I know this is a quick video, but I really hope that you guys are getting good information out of these videos, and if I can help or anything like that. These bows, by the way, both happen to be Northern Miss longbows. One of them is the Classic, and the other one is the Sprague. The Sprague is more like the American, but with a reverse handle. So, love these bows. They're great bows, and Steve's a great guy and a great bowyer. So, and he's full of information. So, if you have any technical questions about the construction of the bow, I would suggest you talk to him about that. But from a user standpoint, a hunter, either one of these bows are excellent weapons for hunting. So I hope this helps, guys, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. If you have any questions, get down in the comments down there, and I'll be happy to try to answer anything. If I can't, I'll probably know somebody that does know the answer. So you guys shoot straight, and we'll see you soon.